We are Pakistan, Part 34. The River Indus has the highest mean monthly discharge in June and July. Since winter precipitation is low and in any case in the form of snow, the meltwater is not available to the Indus until the spring. The volume of water starts to rise from March onwards. Some of the main locations at which measurement of the discharge are taken can demonstrate the volume of the river. The Indus shows the highest discharge during the monsoon season. It is also fed by the glaciers of the Hindu Kush and Karakoram ranges, which are bigger in size than other glaciers. Dams and barrages on the river regulate the flow of water to protect against flooding and to reduce water loss to sea. According to the Indus Water Treaty 1960, India was given authority over the three eastern rivers of the Indus system: the Beas River, the Satluj River, and the Ravi River. Consequently, these rivers are left with less water as they flow into Pakistan, while three western rivers, River Chenab, River Jhelum, and River Indus, were given to Pakistan, the three western rivers. Rivers to the west of River Indus, river to the west of River Indus are smaller in length and width and have less water than the eastern tributaries. The rivers Swat and Kabul carry a significant volume of water, but the Tochi River, the Kuram River, and the Gomal River rarely contain much water. All these rivers contain more water in summer because of the melting of the snow in the mountains. In winter, the volume of the water decreases as the temperature falls and the snow does not melt. Well, the other system is that of the rivers of Balochistan. The drainage pattern of the rivers of Balochistan is quite different than that of the eastern rivers. Quetta, being the high altitude region, has the central position in the drainage patterns of Balochistan. The rivers of Yob, Kandhar, and Kalachi drain into the Indus because they flow eastwards. The rivers of Loralai, Chakkar, Bolan, and Mullah are absorbed into the Kachi Sibbi plain. The rivers of Hab, Porali, Hingol, Mashkel drain into the Arabian Sea. Many small rivers flow westwards and drain into the shallow depressions called Hamoons. Rivers in Balochistan are much smaller than the Indus system. They normally flow only during the monsoon season, and most of them remain dry for most of the year. They have little value as sources for irrigation. Let's talk about the groundwater. In Pakistan, the groundwater resources are exploited by shallow wells, tube wells, and the Carres system. The water table has great seasonal and regional fluctuations. It is higher in the rainy season and falls in the dry season. It is easier to obtain groundwater in the foothills of the mountains where the runoff is greater and the level of the water table is higher. In desert areas, the groundwater is difficult to obtain as the water table is extremely low and the rate of evaporation is much higher. Groundwater is extremely useful in areas where canal irrigation is not possible and rainfall is variable and scanty, as in most of the Balochistan. In big cities like Karachi, where there is a shortage of water due to the growing population, people use groundwater to meet their domestic needs.